Welcome to Michelle's Opinions. As we are all waking up, we see the changes all around us, and we're growing into this new understanding of who we are. We learn that we are limitless. We share the tools for growth and better understanding. I have 17 years of experience and many tools in my toolbox that I want to share with you to help you to understand and teach you to be the sovereign being that you are. Welcome to the family, and I hope you enjoy this episode of Michelle's Opinions. Welcome to this episode of Michelle's Opinions. I have been made aware of some things going on, and I'm going to title this one, Houston, We Have a Problem. I'm going to show you a clip I've made for you, and then we're going to come up with some solutions to help us do what we need to do to protect what we have going on here. And you know what we've got, it's such a good thing. We don't want anybody to ruin it, and just to help us all to stay a little alert about what's going on around us. Hey guys. Today I'm going to talk about something that's a little unusual. I'm going to call it Houston, we have a problem. It was brought to my attention quite a few months ago that a lady was subscribing and YouTube kept unsubscribing her. Then I've heard it from other people that they're not in the same circles or anything, they wouldn't even know each other. And then I had a guest on Monday, and they said that they were unsubscribed from my channel, and they knew they were subscribed, and I knew they were subscribed. They showed up on my list, and it's just weird. So, and I did a test on a video that I posted. And from the results that I got, from asking other people to actually participate with me in this, and some even posted what it showed the view count was when they viewed it. I saw one thing on my dashboard and they saw something different. What we saw in this one video, this is really weird, is I always preview. Right after I release it, I preview it and make sure everything's good. And so that I know that I previewed it, I hit the thumbs up. Yeah. Okay. Well, when I went into the dashboard, it said 0 views and 0 thumbs up. I was like, well, that's weird. Well, I was told in the very beginning when I started putting content out, it would be a good idea to make a backup account, and I did. I went into my backup account, I watched it, it said 0 views, 0 thumbs up, and so I watched it there and I hit the thumbs up. Looked at the dashboard, it was still 0 and 0, or it should have been 2 and 2 now, right? So then I went and rummaged into my husband's, hacked into his account. He likes those automotive shows and stuff, but of course he supports me. I'm his wife, so yeah, he has me on his list. So anyways, I clicked on it on his, and it said 0 views and 0 thumbs up, right? So I let it play out on his. It should have been a view count, and then I hit the thumbs up, okay? So, and it still showed 0 views, 0 thumbs up on the dashboard. Well, then I made a post on there, and for people to make any kind of comment you know, when they seen it and hit a thumbs up or thumbs down. I don't care which one. Just, you know, so that way I can kind of try to put this conundrum together. And one person said that now all of a sudden, right after I put that post up, then it jumped up to 10 views. Okay? You get 10 views with 1 like. All right. So then after I put that post up, that's what it shot up to. And then when my dashboard was showing 30-something views, somebody wrote in the comments that it's at 10 views and 1 like or 3 likes. I'll have to look back at it. And that they were going to be number 3rd like or 4th like or whatnot. Well, my dashboard was telling me that we were in the late 30s and that there was like 9 likes at that time. And they were showing it at 10 views and that they were going to be the 4th like. Weird stuff going on, guys. Houston, we have a problem. And I really didn't make much of the, you know, because I really couldn't, I had a hard time wrapping my mind around why that YouTube would take actual people and unsubscribe them from channels. And the reason that this one lady was able to see it right off the bat is because I have other forums that I post whenever I'm doing live shows. Now, I don't put all my posts in there, but for the live shows, I put them in there. So it reminded them that I was still active. If you have the amount of subscriptions as I do, I have so many because I'm getting to know everybody, and I like to support everybody and glance into what's going on with them. Now, guess what? It actually happened to me. I have a friend, and you know, he's got what I call the magic window. And I was like, well, is he just not making content anymore? What's going on? No, that's not what happened. I got unsubscribed to him myself, and I did not choose that. I've got a gazillion subscriptions. I glance at other people's stuff. I can't spend all the time there. I have a few favorite shows that I like to go to. I've had to resubscribe back to a few in the past. I just thought it was a glitch. I don't know. This seems more like a pattern than a glitch. So our view counts are being suppressed. Our subscribers are being unsubscribed. Thumbs up and down, they're pretty much meaningless because I don't count them anyways. And but where I draw the line is that, you know, these are real people making a subscription with real accounts that are being unsubscribed to channels that, you know, and that's just not fair. And, you know, when you go through your subscriptions, you see if anybody's active, and that's where you see the posts, and you figure you're subscribed, you don't got to worry about it. Well, I want you guys to tune in and pay attention to that. I have interviews, at least 2 interviews a week. We do the live show on Saturdays, the call-in show, sometimes spontaneous live, and I do video drops like this. I'm going to find my friend and resubscribe, and if I'm going to keep an eye on that and see if it unsubscribes me from him. I feel for bigger channels because this could be happening to them, and it's harder to notice when you have, you know, 13, 14,000 subscribers if you're losing 25 or 50 of them in a day. But for smaller channels, we notice that because, you know, reaching that 1,000, it's an uphill battle, and being on the other side with all the learning and the expenses that come along with it, it's a lot of work, guys. And you really chug along, and you just don't want, you know, Houston, I'll call him Houston, to give us problems. We're trying to reach out to people, and it's more about the message. This message is amazing rather than the messenger, because I like to show a blend of unity and diversity. And I was getting frustrated to the point where I was like, well, you know, I'm really not making a difference here. And if I'm not making a difference here, then, you know, there's better ways to spend my time. But that's just not the case, guys, and just realize that. Now I've set up that secondary platform. I've been showing it in my outro for you guys. And if something happened to that platform, you don't have to be a patron. Just bookmark that page. It has a little cost to it, but they have software that I can use and go live there. And I can post all my videos, which I have been doing, over on that platform. And you won't get booted from there. It's just, I'm not understanding. I know that's a hassle to bookmark all these Patreon accounts, especially ones that will be posting free content to try to keep the family intact. But, you know, if I all of a sudden disappeared, you know you can find me over there, because it's about expanding this awareness for everybody to know who and what they are, the sovereign, beautiful, divine beings that we are, and the awareness that comes with it. So pay attention to your subscriptions. I'm so glad that I continued posting on these platforms so that way people could point this out to me. And, you know, if you're thinking I'm not active anymore and you've stopped up and emailed me, I won't pester people about doing interviews. You know, if you contacted me and I've contacted you back, I'm just waiting for you to reach out and let's set up the time and let's go for it. I'm still here. So don't let YouTube, or I'm sorry, Houston, fool you. I just wanted to add one more thing. I have a friend, and he's very, very talented. And this morning I was talking to a friend, and he was talking about that YouTube could be going through some algorithms and getting rid of bot accounts. Well, I'm a real person, and I was unsubscribed to somebody. The people I talked to are real people. But I actually went in at his request to see what was going on, because in one of his shows it had 144 views and he gained over 100 subscribers, and to him that was shocking. So I came back in and as moderator and was just checking the accounts, and it was like people were making new accounts, going in, liking, subscribing, and then jumping out, making another account. Now those are bot accounts, but they're all still there on his. So if it's that, then those bot accounts would have been wiped out. So just something to think about. Let's put a hedge of protection around this message that we're trying to put out, and that people who come and join in, subscribe, want to take part in sharing their experiences, that they're protected and they have the ability and the allowance to come forward or just listen into, find affirmations and synchronicities in other people's testimonies. It's a beautiful thing, guys. I love you all so much. I will see you guys soon. Peace. Okay, guys, I don't want to make this too much longer, but I know that if we stand together in solidarity, our message is of peace and unconditional love, and how we can come together as one and just appreciate and love one another without having judgments or casting judgments on other people. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful understanding. You know, we're just the messenger, and you know, it's about all of us coming into this wonderful understanding. And there's a process, as we spoke of, you know, you hear in many of the interviews that I do from all different cultures and backgrounds. But we're seeing through that, and I have to say, I see this growing. Even though they're trying to oppress, more are going to pop up and be doing like the same type of things that I'm doing, having other people from different backgrounds talk about what's going on with them. So we will be unstoppable. It's not about the messenger, it's about the message. But I wanted to add that not only did that man disappear off my playlist, he was a moderator on my channel. he disappeared as as a subscriber off my channel and a moderator. Like, he got wiped completely off. What I'm gonna do is, I did make my subscriber, or my subscriptions, my personal subscriptions, I did make those invisible. I'm gonna go ahead and make those visible again, so then if I disappear off of your list, hit me up, because I should be there. I love to support everybody. I love to see everybody's different perspectives. I'm only one person. I can only spend so much time in, you know, everybody's little corners of the world. But when you put us all together, we're beautiful. It's such a beautiful understanding. And, you know, one thing we can do is stand in solidarity. You know, keep an eye on this. Thank goodness for the multiple platforms where I post my live shows, or I wouldn't have even been made aware of this problem so quickly as I have been. But hey, we're on to you, and we're watching what you're doing. I can understand if we were trying to create hate speech, or, you know, things like that, but we're not. We're not. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Leave me messages in the comments, and yeah, you know, and always share what you know, and so others can listen and grow. Thank you for joining me for this episode of Michelle's Opinions. We're on this journey together. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. You may want to bookmark this page. You can sponsor the channel for as little as a cup of coffee a month. But if you bookmark this page, we can continue on with the work there, free of charge, on their platform. I will see you soon. I love you all so much. Have a great day. Peace.